I've been playing the original Red Dead Redemption game for the first time, this past week, and it is a fun ass game. I don't know how I slept on it for so long, it's been a minute since I've experienced one of Rockstar's story modes, so it was refreshing to play a quality game by one of the GOAT game developers. It almost makes you forget the scam they're running known as Grand Theft Auto Online. Almost. Once you spend a minute in the free mode lobby, you're scarred for life. Anyway, I'm close to beating the game, but last night after my, play session, I decided to get a little experimental, I got a little freaky. No, stop being weird. You see, on the main menu of the game, you have the option between choosing single player or choosing online play. Now I'm playing this game on my old PlayStation 3, so the console itself still has online capabilities, even though those days are likely numbered. So because of that, I had the intrusive thought to see, what would happen if I played Red Dead Redemption online mode. A game from 2010, just for shits and giggles. And what do you know? It actually worked. I got destroyed in a team deathmatch by a single player from Brazil on Red Dead Redemption in 2023. My life is insane. Now, seeing multiplayer working in this game, it actually surprised the hell out of me because, if you guys remember, Grand Theft Auto Online for the old consoles got canceled some months back, and that game came out in 2013. And more importantly, there's games that's dropped in the last few years that don't have or are losing online support real soon. So, how the hell is a decade-old title still able to have online play, and what is about the games today that's causing them to lose support so much faster? I know I'm not the only one curious about this, so because of that, I did my research, and hopefully after this video, you'll all have a better understanding on why games are losing support so much faster. So, in order to understand why games are even going online in the first place, you gotta understand the basics of how multiplayer works in general. It's like watching a movie based on an anime, it's better if you have the lore beforehand. Most modern multiplayer games allow you to play online using servers. You connect to the servers from your console to wherever the servers are located in the world, and then little Timmy from Wisconsin can show you in Valorant. However, it should go without saying that servers aren't free and damn sure aren't cheap. Keeping up servers that hold together millions of players at a time is undoubtedly a big expense that these gaming companies need the funds to keep paying for. And so with that, you've got the current climate of the gaming world. Most games today are trying to create live service style games, taking inspiration from titles that are successful at the genre such as Fortnite or Call of Duty. These types of games where players are constantly dumping money in the game for things like cosmetics or game passes are what a lot of studios want not only to profit from, but to also pay for these services. So you can imagine that when a game flops or doesn't sell well, you can guess what's going to happen to the online servers pretty soon after. I mean, look at the Avengers game. That title launched only in 2020 and it just got shut down last month because, well, it was whack. Nobody wanted to dump money into all the microtransactions that the game had to offer, so it resulted in the game losing money and inevitably shutting down. So that's ultimately the main reason that games are shutting down so fast nowadays, but other times though, there's rare cases where it isn't completely at fault of lack of servers, and instead more on things like legal factors. Sometimes you'll have a game that has to be shut down all because of an expiring IP license within said game. That IP could include anything like music, a brand, a video, whatever that's in the game that the devs and the owner of the IP agreed on allowing in the title for whatever amount of time. It makes the game liable to be removed if they don't renew the same license. The most recent example that I could think of something like this happening is with the 2017 Friday the 13th multiplayer title. That game got delisted because the license for Jason had expired and, well, you just can't have a game called Friday the 13th without Jason. The only thing left fun about the game is the booty shorts. So that's basically the story of modern online games and all their tragedy, but using that same logic that I just explained to you, it still doesn't explain how the hell a Brazilian kid was manhandling me in Red Dead last night. Seriously, he was too good. How could a game as old as Red Dead Redemption still have servers up when it's clear that Rockstar has completely moved on from that game? Well, that's because, like a lot of old games that still have online play, they instead use peer-to-peer connections instead of a dedicated server. This means that players use the internet to connect to each other and therefore being able to use multiplayer with their own networks. So basically, as long as someone is playing an old game online, these games that can support P2P will never technically die. And well, I'm thankful for that, because my experience with Red Dead was already amazing, but seeing other people still enjoying it in 2023 with me was even cooler to see. Especially since I'm going to return to the cesspool of GTA Online when I'm done, so I'm just enjoying it while it lasts. But still, it's dope to see these old games still alive, but hopefully in the future, we see less of the new games die so fast so that they can live to be enjoyed as much as the classics. So what do you guys think about, all these games and all this stuff? Feel free to comment down below. And as always, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.